You guys need to stop having children with men who are not trying to be with you.
But Kaylee does want you all to stay and join the party tonight. And if you can, try not to be negative.
The bridesmaid had an affair with the groom.
With the international men who have Asian girlfriends, it's their choice to choose who they want to be in a relationship with. Think carefully before saying something bad about others people that you don't even know them.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into this.
This is going to sound harsh and a lot of you guys are going to be upset about this, but you guys need to stop having children with men who are not trying to be with you, who are not obsessed with you, who do not want kids with you, and then complaining about how they are bad fathers. Because you are bringing children into dysfunctional families and then getting upset about the ramifications of a dysfunctional family. If you are such a good mother, you had the ultimate choice on who was going to be your baby's father. And you chose out of selfishness. And then you want to run your mouth talking about, oh, he's not a good father. But are you a good mother? Because why did you have a kid out of wedlock? Why did you have a kid with someone who was not entirely excited and obsessed with having a kid with you? But you want to complain. Okay, sis.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So you know what she doesn't understand? Now, number one, there's a lot of young girls coming up, right? And I'm not saying that men are going to take advantage of that, but they just don't understand their own female emotions yet, right? See, when a woman, and this even happens with older women, when she gets head over heels for a guy, even guys are like that, right? They get head over heels and the brain gets chucked out the window right away. Boop, brain gone. That's what love is, man. Love is real. Facts. So you can't dictate or even mention really how women are going to change that. It's not going to happen. But I get you trying, and I guess I know you're trying to make money or trying to get some kind of publicity on TikTok. And I mean, it's a good effort, but not going to happen. Anyway, let's go on to the next video.
One of the groomsmen walked up to, it was actually to one of the bridesmaids, and privately talked to her, and we could see their faces. The bridesmaid had an affair with the groom during the engagement period. She threatened him that she was going to tell the bride before the wedding, and so he ended up not coming to the wedding.
That's
thinking
crazy.
That the bridesmaid had already told the bride. So then the bridesmaid had to tell the bride, and there was tears and upset everywhere. What ended up happening, we ended up deciding to go off to the reception because it was all paid for.
No, we thought we'd do the right thing and stay. She wasn't there, but there were sausage rolls. But we just thought if she came back, you know, we didn't want to not be there. So, yeah, we had a few free drinks and it was all apples.
He said like it was nothing, man. I felt bad for that girl. That was her day. And the dude, I mean, I wouldn't do that, but it can happen. And do I blame it on the man? Yes and no, not really. I blame it on the bridesmaid. Also the man as well, but still the bridesmaid more. That's your friend. She chose you to be a bridesmaid for a reason. You know, some guys are just, wherever it lands. But as a bridesmaid, as a woman, that's her day. And as a man too, like, you get married, bro. But still, you guys get what I'm saying. Why would you do that? Why? But you know what? A lot of people do things that don't make any sense at all. There's so many people running around here without 1 cent in their pocket or in their head at that, right? And things like this happens. But anyway, let me go on to the next video. Now this here is another situation. This is deep. Let me get into it.
Unfortunately, the wedding's not going to go ahead today. But Kaylee does want you all to stay and join her partying tonight. And if you can, try not to be negative.
So this lady had to let everyone know she's not going to make the wedding because the husband stood her up. The same thing happened with the last one, but he stood her up. Probably could have been a similar situation, right? Maybe we would have wanted a bridesmaid, but I doubt it. He had, second thoughts and didn't come. But still, she has to come out there and say she can't make it to the party. But one thing she said, she's going to make it to the reception later. They're going to have a reception. She said it right there. So let me let her finish talking.
Oh, yeah, you should try.
You're joking. Are you joking?
I'm Kaylee Stead. I am 27 and I live in Swansea, Wales in the UK. My bridesmaids, my maid of honour, found out first of all at 7 o'clock in the morning. And when I first found out, I didn't panic. I thought that he was going to be there. And then it wasn't until I asked his dad just to keep on checking in on him because I wanted to make sure that he was safe. And then when his dad rang me after speaking with him, he obviously told me that he was safe, but that he definitely wasn't coming.
Unfortunately, the wedding's not going to go ahead today. But Kaylee does want you all to stay and join her party tonight. She wants you to have your meal. Everything's paid for, so let's just all have a party with it. And if you can, try not to be negative. Yeah. Okay? You're welcome to stay. You need to go. We appreciate that, but please join in the party with it. Alright?
This is real, isn't it?
Please make their way outside.
Oh my God, Kaylee. What? I need to speak to them. Why didn't he come? Can we get an interview with him?
Videos and photos and all that. And I think there was a lot of really happy.
The guy reacted this funny. I feel that way too. He's like, oh my God, Kelly, I need to speak to. Who are you gonna speak to, bro? That's already happened. Let me out right there. Hold on. Let it finish.
Moments that came from a lot of sadness, so I was completely distraught at first, to be truthful, because it's not just the wedding day that I was kind of let down on, it was kind of the future that we had planned together. I kind of had
You
to
still went ahead. I don't understand.
all of
I'd
that
be completely heartbroken.
in a minute or a couple of minutes, so it was kind of overwhelming at that point. Once I kind of sat down and said, okay, what am I going to do now? Am I going to either go home and cry, which is not going to help me, or I can either be with the people that I love, stay as much as I could, which is something I'll always be proud of doing. I just feel grateful for the impact that it has had, because sharing my story and
Still
kind
photos.
of love from people.
Cut the cake. She cut the cake. Oh, she just smashed the cake.
I think the biggest kind of U-turn that I'm getting from this event and this.
That was a nice cake smash, right? Y'all kicked. I would have jumped on the cake. Man, she's holding it together.
Kind of response is that I think I've got something to give, and I think I've got a voice to be heard.
Is that him? No.
Hasn't changed my views on marriage, because why should my past experience dictate how their day should go, because they would wish to have.
She's very strong,
The thing
isn't
to me
she?
that I've learned from this is not letting bad moments in your life dictate how your life is going to be.
Jane, look at the videos.
I'm proud that my little story has kind of given somebody a little bit of joy, and I think,
Man, it didn't give me joy. This is sad, but the wild thing is I got joy from the guy reacting to it. Right, guys? It was like, he was saying everything I was thinking, but it was funny with him saying it. But, man, I don't know how she's holding it. Man, I'm in a situation, I'm going to be real. No party, no nothing. I'm going to go home. I don't care about how other people feel. At that point, life is over, right? I'm just being real. I'm going home. I'm drinking. I'm going to drink that night. I'm going to drink for like the next, probably, I don't drink anymore, so I don't know what I would do. I probably would start drinking from that, right? That would cause me to go into a down spiral and start drinking. I'm gonna be straight real with you. I'll be drinking and smashing cakes and everything. I probably go to jail for breaking up the whole party. I go to the reception and smash everything up, start breaking pianos, just everything just getting shattered and broken. Because that's how I feel, right? Or I will go to one of those places where, they have these different venues where you can go and pay to break things. I would definitely need to go to one of those, but with stuff, I don't know. I'm just talking right now, but I don't know what I would do in that situation. A lot of you wouldn't either. But guys, chat down in the comments. Let me know what you would do. I'd love to hear it and see if you guys, what kind of imaginations you guys have. Because really, that's hard. When do we live hard to the next video?
You pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
I'll try my best not to be rude back. First of all, I need to say that respect for other, it's the basic thing, very basic thing for a human being should have. And I do believe that people who have education will never gonna say what you are saying. And in case you forgot, I'll remind you one thing. English, it's not our first language. So it means that it's absolutely normal that our English is not 100% fluently. Like,
and she's from Thailand, but she sounds like she's from England somewhere. I don't know if she went to England, but I don't know what the case is. But that's she, y'all? Let me let her finish.
native speakers. And with the international men who have Asian girlfriends. I mean, it's their choice, girl. It's their choice to choose who they want to be in a relationship with.
That need to be said again and again with fierce conviction.
With the international men who have Asian girlfriends. I mean, it's their choice, girl. It's their choice to choose who they want to be in a relationship with.
If you are good enough, they will choose you. It's not about how good or bad of the language. It's about you. It's about personality, about the thing that the man look at you.
Emotional damage!
Ooh, and she's right. And of course, everybody knows that, right? It's about your personality. And that's why guys are leaving. The personality of the modern woman is flawed, right? A guy will be around a woman like this and she'll do things and it's like, wow, this is what I'm looking for. And she doesn't even know she's doing right. Guys, it's wild. That's how it is with my wife and with everyone I see around. It's like, okay, they have no idea. It's just natural. And when you're around that for years, you start to expect it. Of course, I expect it now. But yeah, she's explaining it.
Okay. I mean, you don't need to say something negative or toxic to make others look bad and make yourself look good, because it's not helping at all.
He's cooking our garbage.
So please, make yourself better. Think carefully before saying something bad about others people that you don't even know them.
You see that little at the end? But it's alright. That's okay. You want to know why? Because this is why guys are leaving. Guys are leaving. They go and see a woman do the bachata and the shaking. Ooh, you see them girls shaking and the thighs moving and everything shaking. I don't want to say it was shaking. I don't want to get demonetized. But that's why guys are leaving. Because guys are getting that body with her attitude. And the combination is to die for. Why? Because a guy would die, they would be happy to die for a woman that's feminine and delicate.
This is the way.
I want something feminine and delicate.
Right? And ready to lead him in the way, not even lead, he's going to lead her, but you guys know what I'm saying. Bring him in the direction where he needs to go in his life. Right? Because this is what it is, right? Guys are leaving, and the reason why they're leaving is to go into a certain point in their life where they're free. And by freedom, I mean free from the environment, free from the society, free from the poor mindset, free from the bad food, right? There's a lot of things that go into this. And you guys know, you guys that watch know, but there's a lot of things that go into this. It's more than just a woman. And guys are truly leaving because they realize it's more to life than going through any of that nonsense with you.
Emotional damage.